Hey, last time Raj was in this was back in 2004. Immediate reaction from your players when you told them that they're in the TOC.
Oh, I mean, obviously they're super excited. We had had some chances that we thought we might be able to get in the TOC back. I think it was about 2018, 19, around that area, and we thought maybe that was one, but it didn't pan out. And then this year they've been hungry to be in for a while, and I'm always like, careful what you wish for. But no, it's just a unique opportunity for them and our community, and it's going to be great.
You only brought three of them. Is it just the three guys that are returning?
Those are our three returning starters, and we care a lot about education, so we don't want to pull our kids out today. So no, we just thought that was fitting. We could get them over here, and those guys, they've played a big role for the last 2 years. So nope, those guys are excited, and our whole team. The other guys they're going to be upset that they weren't here, sitting here watching, but their time will come as well.
You've had experience in the TOC with Hillcrest. What does it mean to you to be with a new program now and be guiding things with this program that hasn't been here for the last 20 years?
Even the TOC's evolved. I mean, that's like we were just saying. I haven't coached in this since we were in 2010, 2012, and 13, and this didn't exist then, so this was really neat venue today to do it in. But I don't know that it's changed all that much with the talent. I think the media's changed a lot, in the social media and everything, which makes it that more hands-on. You can see more things. You can get more details about all the players. The kids will know more than I know by the time we play them. They'll have their own scouting report about their Instagram feed and their Twitter page and whatever, which I kind of stay out of. But that's probably the difference. This tournament, we just did the banquet there, and it's you got 4 of the top teams in the country. So I'm not sure how you prep for that, but there's nothing bad about ever being in the TOC, even if you don't win a game, because it preps you. One thing that you can't recreate is the talent level that you play and what your kids take away from it, and whether it's just for basketball or on down the road for their lives.
You throw random on McCoy if that's how you guys are matched up with Bosco, just already dreaming up those scenarios?
No. I didn't have time to think about that, but I'm sure Chase was sitting down there thinking about it right now. So like I said, it's just a really cool honor to have that opportunity to get to do that, and really it doesn't hit you until it's all over with years down the road about getting to play against the caliber of player that you're getting to play against. I still watch Bradley Beal. He every time he pops up still in the NBA, and I remember back in 2010, we're playing him and competing and get a W. That was the other thing. Just to get a win in the TOC back then was a really, really big deal. So we're going to try to approach it the same way, and just hopefully we can get a W. And like me and Mitch talked earlier, we're like, hey, let's just try to hope we don't play each other. And I'm like, that would be great. So,
Coach, you mentioned obviously, right? It is hard for local teams to try to make some headway against these dynamite private schools at times. But why is it though that maybe it gives your team a little more fuel for fire because they're playing with house money?
Sure. I will say this: it's been a while since we've been the underdog, and I kind of miss being the underdog. That's kind of what we kind of feed off of sometimes. So we haven't really had that option for about the last couple of years. So this gives them back that deal, and like you said, it's house money, and we're just playing it to learn and to be a part of the environment. So, but that doesn't mean our kids won't be super ready to go and competitive and fight to try to win a game. So that's just what we'll do.
What does the tournament do for your players when it comes to maybe getting some recognition? Chase obviously is getting that recognition, but maybe some of your other starters.
Sure. Well, obviously Titus is a freshman. He'll be a sophomore next year. His brother Marcus is also continue to grow as a player, and so I think what Chase has had a lot of attention, and we get attention off of Chase, and those guys get recognized, but this is another level of that. So they'll get main stage, get a chance to show off their talents and what they're capable of. So obviously for their recruiting, it's huge, and some of the other guys that we have on our team right now, we'll have some looks for maybe D1 level talent, but especially at the NAIA and D2 and so on.